Hey, and welcome to our national adventure. If this is your first time joining us, that's Chloe. This is Carolina. That's Kiara. Hi, I'm Allison, and that's my husband Andrew. We are a family of 5 who loves it traveling and adventuring. We live here in Georgia, and we love it if you subscribe and join the adventure. This week we're in Tallulah Gorge, and we're partnering with an incredible company called North Face. They have something called an Xplore Pass, which encourages you to never stop exploring.
Easy on our tiptoes.
It's early in the morning, about 9 o'clock. We're getting started on the day. We're going over to the interpretive center to see about the Tallulah Gorge and crossing and what kind of hike we can do today.
Tallulah Gorge is one of the most spectacular canyons in the eastern U.S. It is 2 miles long and nearly 1,000 feet deep. You can hike to several overlooks or even obtain a permit to hike to the gorge floor, but they only issue about 100 per day, and the day we were there, they were issuing none. So we decided to hike to the suspension bridge that sways about 80 feet above the rocky bottom and has incredible, spectacular views of the river and waterfalls.
I don't see any eggs.
What are you wearing today?
We're wearing the North Face. North Face!
Do you have a cool shirt on?
Yeah, it says North Face.
I like your hat too.
Thank you.
It's a nice
It
hat.
also says North Face.
Do you like North Face?
Yeah.
Kiara, you've got on some North Face too.
Yep, I got a tank top, I got a backpack, and I got this cool hat. And North Face is really comfy, so go check it out.
Sign up for the Xplore Pass at northface.com.
All the clothes we're wearing are super cozy, and I actually even have a pair of North Face shoes. The girls picked out backpacks instead, but very cozy, really awesome.
So if you're interested in checking out more North Face gear, go ahead and click the link in the video description below.
There's the bridge.
I'm wanting to do this hike for quite a while, so we're finally here at Tallulah Gorge today. Unfortunately, the gorge floor hike is closed.
Maybe it's for better though. We've got littles, and they do recommend if they're under 8 years old that you don't take them. It's supposed to be a pretty strenuous hike down into the gorge, although we were still up for it.
If you're leaving the interpretive center and wondering which way to go, to head right down through viewing points 2 through 5, down across the swinging bridge to Hurricane Falls Overlook. So that's what we're looking to get out of this today, because we couldn't go down to the sliding rock trail. We wanted to find the swinging bridge, and heading out right out back of the interpretive center is the way to go. There are a total of 5 overlooks going around the rim trail, and they're pretty easy to get to because they're on a marked hiking path that is really well paved, level, and easy to walk around, especially for little kids.
I see a waffle.
So many stairs here, aren't there? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably count all of these starting now.
Tons of steps. The girls are counting them, watching their feet, make sure we all don't fall down as we do it.
I'm at 80 steps.
Now only 520 more to go, Kiara.
It's a lot of steps. A lot of steps.
We can do it, though. We're making our way. Going up.
I'm not watching steps.
I'm actually starting to get worried about the way back up because there are so many steps. So, yeah.
I'm wondering if there's an easier way back up the other side.
Where we can do the overlook, and then also where we can cross over on the famed bridge. So we're headed over to the suspension bridge and Hurricane.
How many more steps do you think we have to go? And tell me. 3425? Yeah. Wow. Do you know how many steps there are in total to get down to the bottom? There are 620 steps. Doing great, Chloe. Are you counting your steps?
There's 232 steps. I was counting.
Definitely a little bit wobbly as you cross the bridge. You can definitely you gotta keep your good legs underneath you to keep sturdy as it sways kind of like side to side. So you can see we're right in the middle of the swinging bridge, and it's definitely not as scary as the but it's fun. Do you feel the sway, Allison?
So we're making a pretty big decision. We either can go to the South Rim Trail, or we can go to the gorge, or the Hurricane platform. So we're looking at the swinging bridge, or of course, you know, we can turn around and just go back up all those steps we just walked up. So we're gonna see what this Georgia heat is having us decide on.
So we can either go hike down 220 steps down to the falls floor, but if we choose to go up to the South Rim, it's going to be several miles, loop all the way back around to the interpretive center, or if we want to just continue our way back over there and then backtrack across the bridge, that's the shorter way back up to the interpretive center. So we've got to make a choice now. Do we want to see the floor? Do we want to just do a fuller day hike, or go do the floor and back over and back up?
Since the gorge access was closed today, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down these stairs to the gorge viewing point. We're gonna see the gorge from the viewing point, and then we're gonna hike back up probably about 500 steps with these little kids.
It's about 1,000 steps round trip.
It's about 1,000 steps round trip.
More.
Did I tell you that we've got a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 7-year-old? So yeah, this is gonna be fun, but it's definitely beautiful. Day is gorgeous, so let's go.
If we make it all the way to the bottom and back up, we get snow cones.
I think there's another asterisk to that. That's that if they don't have to complain, or if they don't want to be carried, then they're going to be awarded snow cones. It's a nice little treat. I think that they've had it out there in front of the interpretive center, especially hot outside today, so it's a nice little treat for the kids. I mean, over 1,000 steps round trip is a lot for kids these days. Say hi. Definitely a huge improvement for Carolina. She used to want us to carry her up and down these kinds of stairs, but she's doing it on her own this time. I'm really proud of her. That wasn't bad at all, was it? Made it. Wow, look at that. So we made it to the floor as far as the least we could get right now without having a permit for Hurricane Falls. You need an actual permit to get down further below, but they've got it locked off for today. I don't think they're letting anybody into the gorge today. So, as we can see, the gates are locked. Yay! That wasn't hard at all. Didn't seem like 200 steps.
Yeah, it'll seem like 200 steps when we have to go back up.
Yes.
So this is the Hurricane Lookout. It's roughly just under 500 steps to get down here. Don't think about the way back up. We already are, and we already know we're gonna have to carry our kids on the steps up. But the viewpoint is gorgeous, and if you can't make it to the actual gorge because the gorge floor because either the permits are out or they're just not issuing them that day, this is the viewpoint to come to. The gorgeous view of the canyons, the waterfalls is breathtaking, and it's gonna be the best spot to see the gorgeous beauty.
What are you doing? You getting your snacks out? Oh my gosh, little one.
up?
I saw on the stove truck that we get to put our own flavors in. They give us a cup and then with ice, and we get to put our own ice and flavors in.
So that's what we get to look forward to as we do the ascent back up here. So 500 steps, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so it begins on the way back up. Well, that lasted long.
Look at this pro.
What, Chloe? Yeah, Chloe is doing this like a pro. Riding. Okay, so I've got her down. The agreement with Andrew and I is that I carried her up the first 250 steps. He's gonna carry her up the next 250 steps. I can already hear her whining. She wants uppy. I'm exhausted from the first time carrying her in the backpack, so it's his turn. Honestly, just walking your own self up the stairs is hard. Adding a backpack and a child, yeah.
Really
Thanks, Mark.
hot. And
You like running, right?
yes.
Yeah. Building your legs stronger.
We're gonna take a break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a lot of steps. That was basically like 1,099 steps.
Sure did.
All of them.
It sure did feel like that many steps. We still have about
little ways to
we
go.
have about a third to go still. Ready to go back up? Looks like we made it back just in time. The clouds are starting to cloud over for a rainstorm in the distance, so that was a good hike.
And we loved it, and it's always great to get outdoors.
Definitely.